Namaste viewers and welcome to Bend It Like LD. Today's video is a short practice on yoga for balance. Now, balance as an aspect of fitness is usually overlooked in many fitness routines, as I can see, but it's really important to include a balancing session in all your fitness routines because it's extremely important to have good body mechanics and good balance in the body. As we age, our bones get brittle, our bones get weak, and having a good balance will specifically help us from avoiding falls, especially head injuries, because people are more prone to fall with head injuries when they do not have good balance in the body. So let's get started with a very simple but effective routine. So slowly lifting your arms up, the very simple act of heel raises itself serves as a very primary practice of balance. Now, balance also is very important specifically for sports people because having a good balance helps them from avoiding injuries, from avoiding falls during the play, and also to recover from injuries faster, which is why balance is a routine that must be included as a part of your physical fitness. So starting with heel raises, taking your arms all the way up, interlocking your fingers. Inhale, lift your heels all the way up and down for a couple of times and slowly release. And we'll slowly start with one leg balancing asanas by bringing the right knee to your chest. Interlock your fingers around your right knee, bring the knee as high as you can, keeping the spine nice and tall, tucking your belly in slightly and tucking your tailbone. Staying here for a few breaths. And maybe you can release your palms if you're comfortable and bring your palms to your heart center into a prayer pose and holding this as well for about 5 breaths. And slowly repeating this on the other side. So when you get into balancing asanas, please remember to get into the poses very slowly and very comfortably and do not rush into any of the postures. On the left side, palms to your heart center or hug the left knee to your chest. Staying here for about 5 to 10 breaths, pushing into all 4 corners of the standing foot firmly, keeping the standing knee straight. And we'll also go for a balancing posture with a twist included in it. So slowly bring the right knee to your chest, and if you can, lift your arms all the way up and try to balance here. Consciously breathing in and out throughout the practice, and slowly grab your right knee with your left palm and slowly twist and stretch the right arm behind. If you can, turn and look towards your right fingertips. Keeping the spine straight, twisting from your lower back. The standing leg is straight and strong. Maybe if possible, you can stretch your left arm as well so that you're balancing completely on the left foot. And slowly release and repeating the same thing on the other side. Bringing the left knee to your chest first. Lifting your arms all the way up. And slowly holding your left knee with your right palm. Hold the outside of the knee and twist and look over your left shoulder. And once you're stable and comfortable, maybe release the right palm as well. These asanas are simple balancing asanas but extremely effective in strengthening the standing leg, in creating that balance in the body, creating muscle memory in the body. I'll also show one option where if you feel you're kind of wobbly, you can always use the wall as a support. So slowly bring your left palm on the wall, bring the right knee to your chest, and the same asana with wall support. Now try not to dump your entire weight onto the wall. So slowly release and stay on the fingertips. If possible, just press one finger on the wall just like that, just for that little support that you wish, and slowly release. Moving on to our next pose, Garudasana. I like Garudasana specifically as a balancing pose because it serves 2 purposes. One is, of course, it creates a fantastic balance in the body and also serves to strengthen your thighs, your outer thighs and your hips. It serves to strengthen them. So slowly bend the left knee, wrap the right knee over the left knee, and slowly see if you can wrap your right foot to the back of your left calf. For some of you, this could be challenging, this could be difficult. You can simply cross the knee over each other and stay there as well. Now again here, you can go ahead and use wall support, place your fingers on the wall, or you can bring your palms to your heart center, lift through the spine and hold the posture for 5 breaths. But make sure you squat back and down so that your hips are nice and low. Moving on to the left side, wrapping your left knee over the right knee. So this is one option that you can use, or if you're comfortable, you can wrap the left foot completely behind the right calf. Lock your ankle and slowly bring your palms to your heart center. Keep lifting through the spine, but at the same time push the hip back and squat down. Staying here for about 5 to 10 breaths. Garudasana is excellent for strengthening the lower body as well. And slowly release. Shake your legs a couple of times. And I like to do these simple asanas. They kind of look very easy, but they're actually not. So use a block. Step your entire right foot on the block. And slowly try to balance and try to bring the left knee to your chest if you're comfortable. As you can see, I'm kind of wobbly myself. And try on the other side. I actually also tell all my students that when they brush their teeth in the morning, they could actually brush their teeth standing on one foot. That is also a fantastic exercise to create balance in the body. Moving on to the other side, keeping your left foot on the block. Slowly bring the right knee to your chest and try to balance, breathing normally throughout the practice. So most of the times when we are in balancing poses, we tend to hold our breath. So consciously allow your breathing to be regular, inhaling and exhaling with every asana. And we move to the most common, the most favorite, everyone's favorite pose, Vrikshasana or the tree pose. So slowly bend the right knee and place the sole of your right foot on the inner thigh. So there are two options. One is to simply bring your palms to your heart center, gaze at a fixed point softly in front of you. And I'm going to try another variation here by doing a lateral bend in Vrikshasana. So slowly take your palms up and see if you can bend laterally towards the right side. Try to stay there for 5 breaths and slowly come out of the posture. So this is just another twist into the asana to introduce some variation and to probably increase the challenge a little bit. Slowly release and move on to the other side. So when you're standing in Vrikshasana, make sure you're tucking the outer hip in so that you don't turn the hip to one side. So bending your left knee, place the sole of your left foot on your right inner thigh. So tuck the right hip in, pull the belly muscles in. Palms to your heart center, gazing at a fixed point gently. Staying here for 5 breaths and slowly, if you're comfortable, you can take your palms up as well. And once you're steady and stable, try that lateral bend towards your left side. Make sure you're pointing the left knee to the left side so the knee is not facing forward. So usually in balancing poses, you will find that one side is probably a lot more easier than the other side, and it's completely normal. So for some of you, standing on the right foot could be completely easier than standing on the left foot. And for some of you, standing on the left foot, balancing on the left foot could be a lot easier. So it's just how the bodies are made. So probably you want to stand on your weaker foot for a longer time. And our last asana, this is also a very different kind of a balancing pose, but I really chose this because this again serves two purposes. Ubhaya Hasta Padangushtasana. This is also excellent for building core strength in the body. So slowly sit on the mat, bringing your knees hip distance apart. Slowly take your palms from inside, grab your toes firmly with a nice 3-finger grip. Forefinger and middle finger wrapping around the inside and locking it with your thumb from the outside. Slowly lift both your feet up. Try to straighten the knees as much as you can. So the focus and the effort here should be to bring the belly close to your thighs as much as possible. In fact, you must try and rest the belly on the thighs, keeping the spine absolutely straight, gazing at your toes softly. Ubhaya Hasta Padangushtasana. Excellent for strengthening your core, excellent for building balance in the body, and actually it's also great for your hamstrings. Trying to stay here for about 15, 20, 25 breaths as much as you can. And slowly release. There you go. And you're done with the practice. Just 10 minutes in a day. How do you find your balance today? Try to do these things at least 3 to 4 times a week. Include it into your yoga routine or into your physical routine. then, namaste and thank you for watching. You guys have a lovely day.